Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And here is Green. Outside Thomas. A 3-ball. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Holiday finds Rose. To Porzingis. Rebound by Olynyk.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's Green. Good D by Holiday. Crowder against Anthony. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Thomas. They kick it out to Green. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
You know, guys, it's really a staple of Green's game. He's a catch-and-shoot player who does a nice job with shot preparation, so he's ready to fire when he catches.
Now here's Rose. To the left wing. Porzingis inside. Olynyk is covering.
And it's pretty evident that Porzingis is unique. Has a nice all-around game and the potential to be a force for years to come.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He's off on the first. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Crowder inside. He's against Porzingis, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bounce pass from Rose. Fade away. That misses off the backboard.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Green dishes to Thomas. Pass to Olynyk. Outside Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, they say you can't run away from the DNA, and Al Horford's dad, Tito, played a little while in the NBA as well. You can see evidence of that in Al's game.
Boston shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Free throw dropped for Al Horford.
Al Horford is a really high IQ big guy. I mean, he also does a little bit of everything for this team. He's extremely valuable.
No good on the second free throw. Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this team started. Outside Holiday. Rose sets the screen for Holiday. It's stolen by Green. Outside for Thomas. And he banks in the layup.
Great combination of quickness and slick moves near the basket. Thomas more comfortable in the paint than some big guys.
Outside Rose. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Crowder. Kept alive. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now here's Thomas. Now Olynyk. Horford in the post. Hernan Gomez covering. Horford no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Horford kicks to Olynyk. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Thomas, no good. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. 1:31 left in the first. Pass to Porzingis. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Over Thomas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, he really bungled that thing.
Green finds Thomas. Horford with the screen on Hernan Gomez. Here's Thomas. Here's Horford. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
And that's Horford for you. I mean, that's what he does. He's a guy who brings toughness and great concentration to what he does in the paint.
Now here's Rose. Still without a basket. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Crowder. Takes a step back. Here's Thomas. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Anthony. New York missing again. Outside, Green puts it up from 17. The shot misses. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. It's the Celtics leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Jennings with the ball. Morris outside. Porzingis with a screen on Smart. Morris, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Now, here's Rozier to the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Noah. Outside Jennings to the right side. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Outside, Smart. The kick out to Crowder. Zeller setting the pick for Crowder. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jennings drives in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And he drives in. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Got a piece of it. Brown the pass to Zeller. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great defense that time from Noah. Here's Jennings. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Terry Rozier.
Well, you have to be sharp and careful when you're guarding Jennings. I mean, he's a shoot-first kind of player that causes a lot of pressure for the defense, keeps constant pressure on the D.
No good on the free throw.
And one thing that Jennings gives this team is speed. He's got tremendous speed, whether it's the quick release or his authoritative takes to the basket.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brooks is checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Duncan, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Harris subbed in for Morris. And the second free throw, good. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Rozier kicks to Smart. Zeller, a screen on Harris. Down low. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Pass to Zeller. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smart. And it's off from three-point range. The Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Vujicic. He's covered by Brown. Robinson with it. Here's Vujicic. Still yet to score. For the three. No good on the shot. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Smart. Robinson pulls it in. New York trailing. Jennings in the corner. Back to Robinson. Now Vujicic. Outside Jennings. Shoots the three. And the Knicks miss again. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Burks sets a screen for Brown. Boston again missing. So it's New York now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They come off the loss on Friday.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Now Brown, following the miss by Brandon Jennings from deep. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Burks. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Terry Rozier. The Knicks also changing it up. Hernan Gomez comes in for Duncan. And Anthony subbed in for Robinson. And there's Joakim Noah on the assist from Brandon Jennings. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that one misses. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Jay Crowder comes in for Brown. And it's Gerald Green in for Smart. Then for the Knicks, Zinkis, he's checked in for Noah. Justin Holiday comes in for Sasha Vujicic. And it's Rose in for Brandon Jennings. He hits the second from the line. So it's New York now. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Defended by Crowder. Outside Rose. Poked away. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And so it's New York with it. It's good. Rose has got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
Boy, you look at Rose, and you just love the imagination he brings to his offensive game. You know, this guy is constantly pushing the boundaries of his basketball ability.
Now here's Crowder. He has yet to score. Back to Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the court.
Now here's Anthony after the miss from Jay Crowder. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Thomas surveying the D. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Sinks the triple.
And Thomas's shooting form is well refined and pretty efficient. He's excellent at shooting the 3-ball when he's in rhythm.
Porzingis with a screen on Crowder. Porzingis high post. Over in the corner, Rose. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Rose. The rebound by the Celtics. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Thomas. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. With the teardrop. Yep, that one goes in there. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here's Rose outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're
looking at how the Celtics are doing. And that's all for us. Now,
and we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Here's Holiday. Nothing on the board. Pass to Rose. To the inside. Porzingis can't hit. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hernan Gomez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Anthony in the corner. Pass to Rose. Porzingis with the ball, guarded by Horford. Porzingis passes to Holiday. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Celtics. Outside Thomas. Back to Crowder. Olynyk sets a screen for Crowder. No good from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Rose passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Anthony, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Anthony's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New York.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Green, the pass to Thomas. Back to Green. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Outside Rose. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Crowder. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 8 points.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Crowder finds Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Crowder. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford from outside.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Holiday, the pass to Carmelo. Crowder against Howard. Back to Anthony. Over Green. Anthony missing again.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots certainly have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Outside Thomas. Back to Green. Over Rose. Boston again missing. Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Back to Anthony. Over Green. Anthony's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Olynyk sets a screen for Crowder. Boston again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Anthony, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Anthony. Over Thomas. They grabbed their own miss.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to lead points at the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Olynyk. Jaylen Brown comes in for Crowder. Smart's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. The Knicks also changing it up. Joakim Noah's checked in for Porzingis. Vujacic comes in for Anthony. And it's Jennings in for Justin Holiday. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Brown. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Brown's a bigger guard now. He's kind of a hybrid 2-3. He can do damage in the paint for sure. And his shooting touch is getting better on the perimeter.
Here's Vujacic. Hasn't made one yet. 1:25 left to play in the third. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. They now take the lead. The Knicks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Hernan Gomez gets to Jennings. Noah with a screen on Rozier. He took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Smart use of the pick and roll there. Getting Jennings working in these sets spells trouble for the defense.
Outside, Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Smart's got himself on the board with 3 there. Jennings kicks to Vujacic. Left side Rose. Rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Rozier. Scoreless thus far. Horford no luck. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front, up by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Rozier. Back to Smart. 3-pointer. Jennings with the rebound.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Fires for 3. It doesn't go for him. Boston shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Smart dishes to Zeller. Stolen by Noah. 3-on-3. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Noah's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Masterful ball movement that time by Jennings. A terrific passer with really quick hands.
On the wing, Rozier. It's rebounded by New York. Cook, the pass to Duncan. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. From the arc. That shot off. Here's Boston now. Rozier with the ball. Noah picks him up. Rozier looking around. Here's Zeller. Boston, no good that time either. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Duncan with a screen on Brown. Here's Cook. Pass to Duncan. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Celtics. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Rozier. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. The Celtics call time.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Garland, he's checked in for the Celtics. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Brown kicks to Thomas. Inside. The kick out to Brown. Zeller setting the pick for Brown. Back to Zeller. Right side Thomas. Just 3 to shoot. There's Garland. And the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got his first points of the night.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play. And you know my motto, persistence pays dividend.
And his ability to affect a game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
Now here's Thomas. Noah with the block.
A defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
Jennings dishes to Noah. Garland with the block. And he gets it back. Jennings passes to Vujicic. Duncan outside. And here's Anthony for 3. Offensive rebound. Duncan kicks to Anthony. Tries yet again. And it's Noah laying it in. Noah's got the lead up to 3 now for New York.
That is huge. He knows how badly they needed a bucket there.
The Celtics call time. And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Garland. Jay Crowder's checked in for Brown. And it's Gerald Green in for Marcus Smart. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Noah. Porzingis is coming in for Duncan. Justin Holiday's checked in for Sasha Vujicic. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Olynyk. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Oh, that's blocked. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Porzingis passes to Rose. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now it's a 5-point New York lead. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They need this. Porzingis with the block.
And the first thing that stands out about Porzingis, the length, right? Blocking shots comes naturally.
Here's Anthony. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Crowder on the wing. Horford dishes to Green. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass.
He's not that big, but no moment is too big for him. Isaiah, a monster basket there.
Crowder against Anthony. Porzingis sets the pick for Anthony. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And I love seeing Anthony come up with big plays in these moments, because his team is dependent on him to score, especially when the game is tight.
Now here's Thomas. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green, no luck.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
.44 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Hernan Gomez. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Anthony missing again. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They trail by 6. Outside for Thomas. Good! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Holiday. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
It's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Thomas against Rose. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. They get it again. Olenek the pass to Crowder. From deep, Green. Outside Thomas. This one for 3. Up again. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.